Hello and welcome back to the Mole Valley Maker channel. So this is part 2 in the colouring Milliput series. I continue with mica powders, some different coloured Milliputs, but I also introduce some alcohol ink that I bought from eBay. So starting off here, we've got original Milliput, which I think they call yellow grey, plus green mica powder. This next bit here is green mica powder plus green ink. Then we've got green ink on its own. Then we've got blue ink. Then here we've got red mica powder, and here we've got red ink on its own. Then I've got some continuation in the silver grey. So this is actually two sections here, very difficult to see the difference. Silver grey plus green mica powder, silver grey plus green mica powder and green ink, silver grey plus black mica powder, silver grey plus black ink. Okay, so and I won't come to any conclusions yet. Then here we have standard turquoise. Then we have standard turquoise plus green mica powder. Then we have standard turquoise plus blue mica powder. This is turquoise plus red mica powder. Then we have standard Milliput white. White plus green ink, white plus purple ink, white plus blue ink, white plus black ink, white plus red ink, my apologies, white plus red mica powder, blue mica powder, green mica powder, black mica powder. Those are all white. So I hope it shows up on camera. I really struggled to get the inks to make a significant colour change. When you're adding a very runny liquid, because it's ink, it's, you know, same consistency as water, I guess, the Milliput is not great to work with. It becomes very sticky. I was quite worried it might not set, so I didn't really pursue that too hard. To me, it's not going to work. I don't know that the inks that I bought, there's just a £15 set from eBay that looked like it had a good range of intense colours. But I don't know how that would compare to some of the more expensive alcohol inks. So it's possible you might be able to get better results with alcohol inks, but I think it's still going to significantly change the consistency of the Milliput, and it makes it much more messy and difficult to work with. So I don't think you'd be able to do things like marbling. So I think my conclusion from that is mica powder, and indeed if we come back to this one where these two were acrylic paints, they seem to work quite well. So obviously an acrylic paint is a much more viscous liquid compared to an ink. But which are the standout ones for me? Well, I think the greys are quite useful. So the silver grey plus the black mica powder gives quite a decent dark grey. Obviously it's already got a grey content in the silver grey. And then the white plus a grey gives a much lighter grey. So I think they could be quite useful if you wanted to, you know, do a three colour marbling effect with white. You're never going to be able to get a really strong red because you're always going to be starting with some pigment, and if you start with a white or a grey and add red, you're going to get a form of pink. I think using the turquoise with blue mica powder does actually produce quite a nice blue, and equally this one here, it's interesting, this is red mica powder, which is, you know, it warmed up the turquoise, I guess. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Don't want this video to drag on. It's over 5.5 minutes already. So the conclusion is, I don't think alcohol inks are going to work particularly well, but get a good range of mica powders, choose the correct milliput to start with, and you can get a good variations. Okay, thanks very much for watching. Obviously do all the good stuff like, share and subscribe. See you later.